I'd like to introduce now Joe Calzaghe, the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. Probably the best fighter to ever come out of the UK, certainly in my time in boxing. A tremendous fighter. He's already got his place down as being the best super middleweight, I think, of all time. He's here on business. He's coming to win this fight, and I believe he will. Joe Calzaghe.
Hi. Yeah, it's great to be here. Into my 11th year as a world champion, I finally have arrived in America. At the end of last year, I had to weigh up and see what else is it for me to achieve. After being Mick Caster, becoming undisputed champion, world champion for over 10 years, like I said. The obvious fight there was to fight light heavyweight, and who else to fight than Hopkins. You know, he was champion for nearly 10 years himself at middleweight. So I think I'm just going to say I proved to the world what a champion's all about. I was traveling. It's the first time to come fight in America. It's the first time in a new weight, but it's a test I'm relishing. I'm tremendously confident. Bernard's lost a few times, but he's never been stopped. So that's something I honestly believe I'm going to do on Saturday night. Basically, I'm punching tremendously hard. Fitness and everything is amazing, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited, and it's going to be a treat. You've got two great fighters fighting on Saturday night, and as you know, we both don't like to take a backward step, so it's going to be a hell of a fight. So I'm going to do my talking in the ring, so I'll leave the talking to Bernard. So all the best.
Just before we go, and Bernard and his team come on. Just want to tell you that, on the night, the support, most of the support in this arena is going to be again for the Brits. There's a lot of Brits coming out. Are the Americans going to come out for their man? Because we're here. We brought nearly 9,000 people, and there's probably more on the way. So are the Americans going to come out and get behind him? Because otherwise, he's going to get drowned out. There'll be no one there. They'll just be cheering Joe Calzaghe. So come out. You're going to support your man and get behind him. And well, we just hope you're scared. I'm telling you, we want to see you. You tell us you're a legend. I want to see these fans come out and prove you're a legend.
I had 20,000 Puerto Ricans in 2001.
Right. Well, let's see where they are on Saturday. We need them on Saturday.
I had another 22,000 in Quito, Ecuador, fighting Segundo Mercado.
But we're in your hometown, and they're not coming out for you. We want the Americans out for you.
You better thank God.
We should have put the final in Ecuador.
You better thank God you're in here.
Mr. Show.
Well, the Americans will come, and they will come and support these legendary fighters and this legendary fight. I have no doubt about that. But for those who didn't understand what Enzo Calzaghe was saying, let me translate it quickly. He said that he knows it's a tough fight, but he knows that Bernard is going to win. So, on another note, when Antonio Tarver gave Bernard the wheelchair, it brought him luck. And I think you're going to see the odds change now because he got another gift, and I don't know what he's going to use it for after the fight, but I'm sure he's going to come up with something cheeky. Having said that, I'd like to introduce now Team Hopkins, indeed, like an all-star lineup, an amazing team, led by Mackie Shieldstone, who really is a legendary fitness, strength, and conditioning trainer, who, if I may point out, many fighters has never lost. The fighters he trained, they have never lost a fight. And I applause to Mackie, again, for your effort, everything you have done. Amazing. Has been now with Art for several fights. Nassim Richardson, brother Nassim, who has been for many, many years with Bernard, tech opponent. He's a master at that, and I'd like to ask
Assalamu alaikum. I'd like to thank everybody for coming. For Team Calzaghe coming across the pond, as you call it, to perform here, and to the 11 fights for him to come to the United States. And Calzaghe said it took him 11 years. But he's here now, and we welcome him with open arms. And Saturday, you're going to see a great performance. I lead my opponent into how he should fight and where he should be. if Dan is a legend, he's going to do what legends do. He wasn't penciled in. You watch his performances over the years, and in this particular camp, I took on a position with the assistance of Freddie Roach and John David Jackson. I was able to sit back and actually observe Bernard Hopkins. Because as you see fighters get older, a lot of times trainers can't see if they're starting to slip because you're so involved. But by me having the assistance of two of the greatest trainers in the game, I was able to sit back and there was kinks in the arm. I was able to sit back and see if there's something wrong. That I could say, Bernard, I see you don't do this as much as you used to, or you running like you used to. And there were no kinks in his armor. And I was proud to say that even as a coach and as one of his assistants, the rest of Bernard Hopkins and his diligence and his consistency over the years as an athlete. But right now, like I said, it comes to the 19th, I think the world is going to be surprised, those who don't know him. Those of us that know him will be proud, we won't be surprised. But see, over here, we realize that you can't be judged on activity and action. You have to be judged on accuracy. So we hear a lot about how many punches are thrown, and there's not a lot done about how many punches are landed. But with Bernard Hopkins, see punches landed. Men who are claimed to be the victor over him going straight to the hospital after the fight. You've seen him fight opponents and they've never stepped in the ring again. And no one who's ever looked the same after Bernard Hopkins. You've seen guys labeled champions and you've never got a good fight out of after they battled this man. Bernard Hopkins is an exceptional athlete, and as he always says, we have to enjoy him while he's here. With the 19th, I think you're going to see an outstanding performance. And we appreciate you. Thank you for your time and your patience.
The head trainer, which really doesn't need much introduction. He's known all over the world, one of the most legendary trainers of our time. And that, of course, is Freddie Roach.
Thank you, Richard. We had a great training camp. We really, the four of us actually, with Maggie involved, we don't have egos, none of us. We all work together as a team, and we came up with the strategy, and Bernard is in great shape for this fight, and I'm really happy to be part of this crew, because I'm going to be proud of him on Saturday, because he's going to have a hell of a fight, and we'll see you all there. Thank you.
Some people have said it's not about England and the US, so it's not about this or that. But yes, it is. It is about England versus the US, or the US versus England. And you see it here with the large press contingent from England and the Americans. And it is. And right now the US is up with Floyd Mayweather beating Ricky Hatton. So let's see if the US can tie, if England can tie it up. So, I really have my doubts, because he's a 3-1 underdog. A 3-1 underdog. This is what he lives for. This is when he is at his best. And with pad work, he's not going to win Joe Calzaghe. It's going to take more to beat this man. He has gone through so much. He is a legend. He has earned his spot. And I'm asking the American public, come here, support this great, great fighter. He's 43 years old. It's maybe going to be one of his last few fights. And you want to be there. You want to witness this exceptional athlete while he's still fighting. Be there, be part of it, and support the US. Be there. He is the record of 48-4. Champion 20 times, 20 title defenses, one of the greatest champions ever. I really don't need to tell you who Bernard Hopkins is. But Bernard Hopkins is as well an exceptional human being, and he really has become one of my closest friends. And I am proud to call him my friend and my partner at Golden Boy. And please, a big welcome now for the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins. Yeah.
Good uptake. A
little too low, like we'll adjust it. First, I'd like to acknowledge a heavyweight champion that's out there that brought sanity to the heavyweight division, my man Sam Pete. Sam Pete, what's up, man? Well, I just started seeing regularly now,